Okay, I'm finally here. Um, my morning has been a doozy. My flights were pretty much fine. There was no delays or anything. The only issue is that usually when I go on a flight, I take Dramamine beforehand because I get a lot of motion sickness when it comes to turbulence. And I didn't take it because I found out that Dramamine is also an antihistamine. Antihistamines with my Vyvanse a lot. So I was just like, oh, okay, I don't need to take it. I think I just take it to calm down my nerves. And I was very wrong. I was very, very wrong. Coming into Toronto, even though it was the shortest flight, it was just excruciating. Literally, when we were trying to land in the last 15 minutes, I was in so much pain. I was like, I may throw up right now. Like, and I don't even have anything in my stomach. Luckily, fanning myself was okay for the moment, but then I had to come to my Airbnb just to point out that the Pearson Airport is in Mississauga, which is about 30 minutes drive away from here. And honestly, I was confused every single chance I got. Every time I was trying to find the next part of the Apple Maps directions, I kept getting lost. It took quite some time to get over here, but I'm here now. I'm in my Airbnb. If I'm correct, I think the neighborhood is called Trinity Bellwoods. It looks very nice. I actually really like it. It's kind of just like a basement unit, and there's a family living upstairs. But other than that, I do really like this. It's my own little space and I like the little neighborhood. It's 4:02 right now and I'm gonna head out in a few minutes so I can just explore a little more around here in the area and just go pop into a few places, and then I'm gonna come back with some stuff just to have my fridge stocked for the next few days. I just feel ill. I feel so ill.
What the dog doing?
Okay, so I'm back. It's like 6:50 right now. I'm going to eat my dinner. I went to St. Lawrence Market. I had some oysters there, but I also picked up this pea meal bacon sandwich. Pea meal bacon, I would say, is the thing here. So I just at least want to try it. It's just a regular sandwich with some cheese on the bottom. And then they sell alcohol. So I wanted to find something that I've never seen. Summersby, pear flavored cider. They only got it because I saw the French side and it said pois, and I'm like, okay, I get that. I know what that is. I know French. I actually quite like this. I like it because it's not heavy. It's not a heavy, like bacony taste. That's what I thought it was going to be. I wouldn't call it a ham, but ham adjacent. That's what I would call, I guess, pea meal bacon. I don't know if I'm going to finish all of it today. Ooh, that's good. This is really peary. It's really sweet. I'm gonna eat this sandwich and probably get drunk in this room right now. And then tomorrow morning, I'm just gonna go do some vintage shopping mostly and just chill. My feet hurt so bad right now, so. Kind of look like a fat ass right now, but honestly, I'm probably just gonna eat these two pastries, a few Timbits, and then save the rest for later to snack on. It is May 14th, it's a Thursday. It's around 10 a.m. right now. I'm just gonna go get out of the Airbnb and start doing my stuff. Today, I'm mostly just gonna do some thrifting in the 30-minute area of where my Airbnb is. I think one place is open because a lot of these places open at like 11. Yeah, I'm gonna go do some thrifting and enjoy myself. Okay, so I'm back from my little vintage trips. I had a good time, I will say that. I think I'm just a little tired and I'm a little overwhelmed because I came back here through one of the streetcars and literally like right when I got on, a guy was reporting to the driver that, hey, there's someone in the back smoking crack. Can you like get like a social worker or something to help? And that just caused a few delays and whatnot as that woman had to address it. And the guy was having a hard time telling her who it was because I think he just like smelt it, saw him for a blink second, and then like had to just left and went to the front. And I was just like, okay, this is a usual thing here, I see. Also, for some reason on this bus, I guess some people were taking photos. I don't know if they were taking photos of them or someone like close to them. And another guy like got freaked out and was like, no, you can't take photos. He was like, it's against a law to do that. And the guy was like, oh yeah, when did that law change? And I asked the lady up front, like, is that actually true? She was just like, no. He was just pissed off. I'm like, okay, fair enough. But going back to the guy smoking crack situation, there was an older lady up at the front being like, what are they gonna do? Like, what's she gonna do specifically? Just, it's not really her responsibility. And I'm like talking to her a little bit just because I'm like, this is an interesting situation. And somewhere in me just got mixed feelings on how she was seeing the situation. I think it was partially like, these people need help, and obviously the bus driver really can't provide anything for them at this moment. And then also probably a mix of like, this whole country is going to crap or something like that. And she was just like, and here we go. Canada's becoming a third world country. I'm like, all right, lady, calm down. But obviously that situation caused some delays. And I think like 2 people like went up to the bus driver to be like, what's going on? Like, you know, like, why are you being slow or something like that? And to the point where they're kind of like yelling at her, and I felt really bad. I'm like tearing up a little bit because I'm just like, she's just trying to do her job, and literally like, you can't stop that smoking crack situation. But the other thing, it was just like just regular traffic was just being a problem. So I'm just upset because she had to go through that. I will say I'm allowing these tears to happen because I realize I have ADHD, and I think this is part of that. So I'm just allowing myself to tear up right now instead of outside. I'm still enjoying my day. I'm not gonna say that that was a bummer. It's more just like, I wish that lady was not like so hammered on. What I'm gonna do to remedy that is probably find the streetcar, whatever website, and just send in a good note for that lady so I can feel better, but also I hope she feels better. But yeah, I'm gonna take like an hour or some break, and then I'm gonna head back out and just go on with the rest of my time. I needed to change my shoes. I was wearing boots. So, yep. I'll see you then. It's like 6:30 right now. Today, I am pretty much not going to be in Toronto for most of the time. I'm actually going to Niagara Falls. It's my first time ever going there. I've never gone on the New York side, so I'll be seeing it from the Canadian side. I have a bus tour from 8 today up until probably like 5, but before I go, I haven't eaten breakfast. I hate this. I hate this thing in, at least here, because everything literally opens up like later in the day and I don't get it. The only thing that is open right now is Tim Hortons, and I really just want something a little bit healthier. So I'm gonna go to a Shoppers Drug Mart around my meetup spot, and hopefully they have some like fresh fruit or some like protein thing I can eat, because I just really need something else other than like bread. But I have to meet up at the meeting spot around 8. And it's gonna be in front of Ripley's Aquarium. But yeah, I am excited today, mostly because I'll be on the bus for I think half the time. My feet hurt really bad. I was walking a lot yesterday. 20,000 steps I got yesterday, and that's probably the most I ever walked in a day ever in my life. I think it's supposed to warm up later, so I won't have to wear my jacket for all this time. I am excited. Mostly excited because I want to get out of the city for a second, yeah, because of yesterday being a little overwhelming.
Shovel them off in the winter just so you can. What the dog doing?
solamente por 3. Apple is the most common one, most common dead, for which it's good for cooking, baking.
It has been concluded that the American Falls will eventually transform into a succession of descending mountains due to natural each one of these major thousands of years ago, falls were located 11 kilometers downriver. Falls were full of water flowing at an average of 700 feet per
What the dog doing?
So it's 2:18 right now. I'm off of the main part of where Niagara Falls is, and I'm in, I think it's called Oak Park Theater? I don't know. We leave at 3, so I have about 40 more minutes to kill. But yeah, at the moment I'm just trying to find some space away from other people. It was fun. It was fun being here. I feel like I wish I have worn different shoes, but other than that, it was fun. Hello, so it is May 16th, and sadly today is my last day my last full day. Today is my last full day in Toronto, and I'm gonna keep it a little bit late today, I'd say. I feel like I've been packing up the last 2 days with stuff, and I just wanna give myself a light breather, I guess. But today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go Casa Loma in about an hour and a half. But first, I want to get some hot breakfast. I have not had like a warm, nice hot breakfast with like eggs or anything in a very long time. So I'm gonna go to this one restaurant that opens at 8, because once again, everything seems to open late in my perspective. And then I think I'm gonna go to Muji afterwards, come back and try to figure out my packing situation. And then later I'm gonna see if I can try to attempt to go to some bars or clubs and see how the vibes work. So it's gonna be really nice today, so I'm excited.
Next station, St. George Station. Okay, so
It is now like 8:40 and I got encouragement from the Airbnb host to go clubbing. So did my makeup. I'm gonna go head to one cocktail bar before I head to the clubs that they recommended to me. And I'm gonna tell you one thing here. I wanted to like these contacts from chihea because Momo is apparently the muse of them right now, but I don't like them. And the reason I don't like them is because of the detail with the shine that like is supposed to be at the bottom. Visually, that is me up right now. Like legitimately, when I look to the front, I can clearly see that something is obstructing my vision. They look nice, but they're something. Keep me my friend. Keep me my friend, please. No, please be my friend. From the back, so a little bit from the back. Maybe throw it down. You can put it in a lap. It's my last day technically, but I have to check out of the Airbnb right now. And my flight is at 6 actually. So what I'm going to do is take my bags to a storage area in Union Station. It's called Bags Away, and just keep those there until I finish up for the day and head back to the airport. In the meantime, while those are getting stored there, I'm gonna go get some udon. And then the last thing I wanted to do is go to the Royal Ontario Museum. I need to find a Canada shirt for my dad. However, I need to find one in an XXL, and all of the things I've been seeing right now are either XLs or I just don't like what they look like. I really like this trip. I will say that obviously it started out very weird. However, I think everything else after that just like made things a lot better. Yeah, this place to me, it's very much like a DC, like how the vibes are. Like every time I keep comparing it to Seattle, where Seattle people were just not nice at all. But here it's just like, if you approach someone, they will be nice to you. They're not just like, you know, standoffish and everything like that. All I can say is for them, they need more whimsy in their lives, but they're not terrible people.